everybody. How's everybody doing? We're waiting for maybe Johnny and Larry are trying to find some signals, get parked. Hell, I don't know. They'll join us here in a little bit. So for now, you just got me. Sorry. Welcome to another spine chilling show of A Trucker's View. How's everybody doing today? Let's see here. Let me go there so I can get everybody's things. How's everybody doing? I guess since we're here, I want to bring to light. Hello, Facebook user. I want to bring to light a charity that was brought to my attention last week by Angie Baum, and that's Tia's Trunk. I'm going to tell you, this woman is a friggin' rock star in my eyes. She has a terminal illness diagnosis, but yet she's still thinking about other people. And to me, that's a rock star, and I just want everybody out there to, look at Tia's Trunk, get involved, donate if you can, because she helps out other cancer victims. And I'm telling you, this person is really, really awesome. If you guys got any questions about Tia's Trunk, contact Angie Baum or one of the divas. They can absolutely give you the info that you need for that. Again, Tia's Trunk, I think it's just a phenomenal charity to give to. Oh, let's see who we got here. Who do we got here? Honey D. What is going on? Oh, Jesus. So, yeah, Tia's Trunk. Check it out. Like I said, any questions, contact Angie Baum or one of the divas, and they can actually give you all the info you need. And you're frozen, Johnny. So, what is... Oh, there you are, I think. Yeah, there you are. Oh, hello.
I have no audio.
Oh, you have no audio? Go back out and come back in. Go out and come back in. Go out and come back in. He's got no audio. Hold on. Here, I'm going to remove him. And then... let's see. All right, you good? No, he's not good. Well, dang. Well, you're going to look at his frozen face. Or is it? I don't know. Are you there? Hello?
I can't hear anything.
Go out and come in. Someone type to him, go out and come back in. There you go. All right. So, can you hear me? Am I good, babe? Is my audio good?
Yes.
My audio is good?
I can hear you.
Oh, what, through this? Can everybody hear me? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, they can because they see the Tia is awesome. Okay, cool. So, yeah. Oh, let's see. Do we got him? Do we have him?
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, it's about damn time. What are you eating? It's either your hand or your balls. Oh.
I'm eating a salad is what I'm eating.
Oh, good boy. All right.
Yeah, I'm eating a salad.
Your daughter Amber says hi, Daddy.
See? Salad, folks.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Yeah. Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
So, yeah. So, well, we got you. So, I guess we're just waiting on Larry to either get parked or find signal or whatever. Hopefully he joins us later tonight. But yeah, no, I was just telling everybody about Tia's trunk, the safety diva Tia, and her charity that she's got going on about helping other cancer victims and stuff like that. And told them that they need to check that out. It's a really, I mean, she's a rock star, honestly, having a terminal diagnosis, and still thinking about other people.
There you go. Yeah, that's cool. That's way awesome.
Yeah. So, what's new in your world?
Other than I'm just now getting to eat dinner, not a lot today. Sorry, folks. I'm going to eat while I'm doing this.
We'll overlook it. Hell. Yeah, we're parked here in Eloy, Arizona. We're on our way to California. As some of you know, I wasn't feeling good for the past couple of days, and we were home, and then I was like, well, I don't know what I have. I don't know if it was allergies. I don't know if it's COVID. I don't know what the hell it was. So we stayed home till about Thursday to get over the last of whatever I had going on, and then she was like, my dispatcher goes, okay, you're bobtailing to San Diego. And I was like, okay, was that like I sent a message back to her, is that like a misprint or something? Like, bobtailing all the way to San Diego, 1,300 miles. Yeah, you're going there to get a trailer. I'm like, okay. And so, yeah.
What was that? No, I'm good right now. Thank you. Sorry. Waitress come by.
And bobtail all the way to San Diego. So I'm getting great fuel mileage, 10.9 right now.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. And where we're going from there, we don't know. I think it's a crap show when I get over there tomorrow, because the person didn't send me any of the load info on what trailer I'm picking up. They didn't send me what I'm doing afterwards. And on the weekends, there's usually no planners there. So it's going to be, it's going to be one of those weekends. And because, I can only imagine. I don't even know how late this place is open. They want me there at 8 o'clock, between 8 and 12 tomorrow. It's going to be tight, but I mean, I can get there. But yeah,
right.
So we'll
I don't have that tight of a window. I just got to be up in Minneapolis, Minnesota at the airport sometime Monday before noon.
Where are you going from there?
Have you ever seen Hell?
Why are you going to New York?
Oh, no, I wouldn't go there. You couldn't get me to go there anymore. No, I'm not sure where I'm going from there. I'll take another load. Once I unload in Minneapolis, I'll get one more, take it somewhere, and then I'm going to get another one going back home. So,
are you going to go back home for a little bit?
Yeah. I've decided that, being out for about 3 weeks to 3.5 weeks is enough being by myself.
You don't want to
go back home and
out.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, that is the only plus about working for this company I'm at now, and literally the only plus is the fact that we get home more than we did before. And
right.
I mean, shit, I think we've been home more at the new place than we were with our old place. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, hello there, Don, and Facebook user. Oh, I think I know who the Facebook user is now. Okay.
Who is it?
I'll tell you later. Your daughter says, "Is mommy coming back on the truck with you, Daddy?"
Eventually.
She's procrastinating.
We just don't know when. When Mom gets done with what she's got to get done, then she'll come back out on the truck. So that's how that one's working, folks.
All right, everybody can hear me. Okay, everybody can hear you. That's good. Wishing a wonderful evening. All right. Going to go down here a little bit. So yeah, but other than that, nothing new going on with you, huh?
No, the truck's running good.
Well, tell everybody how you almost burned that bitch down.
I was just gonna say, I was on a trip out. I was in Oklahoma, somewhere in Oklahoma on the 54, and about 4:30 in the morning, this dude panically, just really frantically is knocking on my door, and I, like beating on the side of my sleeper, and I wake up. He says, "Dude, your truck is smoking. I think it's on fire." I jump up and I look out, and sure shit, the whole front of the truck's just engulfed in smoke. That's the first thing I thought was fire. So I jumped out. No, I'm good, dear. I jumped out of the truck and opened up the hood. And what had happened was I had lost the tensioner pulley for the belt that runs the air conditioner pump and the alternator, and it had gotten caught, and both belts were tangled in the fan pulley and the alternator pulley, and they were just burning up. And it was just smoking them. So I had to shut it off so I didn't, catch the truck on fire and burn it to the ground. And then it took all day. I started at 7 o'clock in the morning calling for a service truck. Finally got one that would come out, and I didn't leave there until, I don't know, it was probably about 2 o'clock that afternoon. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was, to wake up to that, I was dead asleep when he was beating on the side of my truck. I didn't know who was beating on my truck.
Oh, shit.
It was crazy. But I got it fixed, and, the way we go.
Now, I'm playing around on this, so Angie probably sees me around. With it being breast cancer awareness, I want to see if I can find... Oops. Sorry, guys. We'll fix that in a second. I'll go back. I was playing around. I was trying to find my commercial, the booby commercial. I was going to play the booby commercial because this is still breast cancer awareness. And,
yes.
Ladies, men... Get out there, check your boobies. You
check
can grab them.
Check them.
Hold on, let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, whatever. I can't do it on my... You can grab this. I dropped it. But yeah, sorry. I was playing around with stuff, Angie. If you see me playing around with shit. I was trying to find the commercial. I couldn't find it anywhere. Oh, there. Oh, shit. There she goes. Oh, wait a minute. Did you get it? Here, I'm just gonna put it right there.
You're like a 2-year-old, Pat. I swear.
I know. I'm friggin' ridiculous.
It's okay.
Let's see here. I'll add it for Pat. Give me a minute. Oh, okay. Hey guys, sorry, my help was talking to me. I am here now. Oh, your help? Oh, okay. What? Well, Christopher Durham. I was like, oh, damn. What are you, Sir Christopher Durham? Is that how we address you? Servants and shit? And Downton Abbey going on? I don't know. Hell.
Well, he does call, Brooke the boss.
Oh, there you go.
I think that's kind of gone to my wife's head, but, it's okay.
Well, they're the boss. We can't do nothing about it.
I know.
Or at least, make them think that they're in charge.
Make them feel good.
Hell. So, yeah, that's what's going on with us. Nothing new. We left the house. Luckily, I really didn't want to leave the house. I mean, the only time any of us went out was Heather when she went to the store. And for all of you who know Heather's backstory, she went to Walmart all by herself and went grocery shopping, and she was able to do it and get back home. So, yeah, I'm very proud of her on that.
Good job, Heather. That's awesome.
So,
That is way awesome.
Yeah. So
Look at you do the big girl thing.
that's right. She did the big girl thing.
Yeah.
She was able to do without any incidents, and she was really proud of herself, and I was proud of her too. So yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, you need to move your phone back just a tiny bit, then that way we can actually see you. And no, I'm not doing cocaine, everybody. This is not my little, thing. It's just one of those stupid inhaler things.
Oh, those things are awesome, dude. I love them.
Man, I love them to death. And they're so hard to find.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks.
Yeah.
I haven't ate dinner, so I'm eating. I apologize, guys.
Whatever. What are you eating now? That's not a salad.
This is Karn.
Devil's food?
Yeah, this is Karn and a hamburger steak.
Oh, man. I would love to have some hamburger steak.
Yeah, it's a big one.
That's what she said. What? Hell,
No, she didn't say that to me. She went, and where did you say it was?
Just give me the area.
Yeah, I promised her I had one.
Your daughter says, "Hey, Daddy, we are going to see you before the year is over."
If you're lucky.
Yeah. Roy Shaw wants to know, at what restaurant are you?
One that he's not at.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I'm at oh hell, what do you call it? What's the name of this truck stop again, Pat?
Oh, you're at Lisa's. In Moriarty. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Excellent little place.
Yeah. I mean, the food was pretty good.
Really good food.
Big Mike Mulder, who never comes and watches our streams anymore.
That's because he thinks he's too good for us.
Yes. Doesn't come and watch the misadventures of Pat and Heather anymore. Said he was craving some ice cream.
Oh, there you go.
So,
there you go.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Ice cream's always a good thing.
Yeah, so.
Especially when you eat Mexican.
Oh,
then
boy.
you really scream for ice cream.
Cool down the butthole.
Right.
Lori, we don't know where Larry is right now. I think he's either trying to find a place to park or trying to get some signal. So, hey,
Something.
if he joins us, he joins us. If he can't, that's trucking. You never know. I mean, look how many times he couldn't join us.
Yeah.
That
ain't no doubt.
So. Court Shaw says, "Hey, Johnny, you're in my town."
Hey. Oh, the truck stop I'm at. Come down and say hi.
You can't miss him. Big, bald dude.
Yep. Yeah, you won't miss me.
And he'll be walking through the parking lot in his Speedo.
Shh. Don't tell everybody about that surprise. You were supposed to wait. Jeez, wait till I get outside to tell him.
Lori, I think that they're on a super secret, top secret, super secret, double probationary load. I don't know. Who knows? I think that's maybe why they're not streaming, because I know for a fact when you're on those government loads, you're not allowed to stream because they don't want people knowing where your load's going or happen to see something in the background or something like that. So that could be why they're not streaming.
Yes, anytime we haul a military load, we can't stream on our phones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, sometimes you could show yourself, but if you get anywhere near where you're delivering, you got to turn it off. I mean, when we made a delivery to the Thunderbird, and we took out their smoke oil, and that was in Las Vegas at the Air Force Base there, and the Thunderbirds are out there, so we took out 55-gallon drums of smoke oil. When we went in, even our camera, our accident camera, they told us to cover up the lens on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They said,
put tape
some
over
bases. Some bases won't even allow you to take your phone in. They make you give them the phone there, and they hold on to it until you're done.
Right.
So.
Oh, Court says he's in a. Well, Court, I hope you get better. He's in a hospital bed in Albuquerque.
Oh.
Well, that's no good.
Well, that ain't no good. I hope you get better, buddy.
No, yeah. Hey, and, other viewers out there might know who Robert Wolkowitz is. Just keep him in your thoughts and prayers. He's going through some things right now. And
yes, sir.
It's a good thing to keep him in your thoughts and prayers. And actually, the whole Wolkowitz family, a bunch of good people. So,
yes.
Let me do this one, and we'll be right back in 2 and 2. Oh, shit.
Visit Trekker Safety Divas. Find us on Facebook. We're an all-women's live trekking show hosted every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central. Hosted by your host, Angela Baum, who is a FedEx truck driver and creator of Trekker Safety Divas, Angela Clark, a flatbed truck driver from Miami, Florida, and our third host, Brooklyn Rogers, a truck driver out of Texas. Join us every Saturday night, 7 p.m. for trucker safety info and all kinds of information.
All right, we're back. Well,
Shoot.
I know. I guess my titty video didn't get up. Oh, well. That's all right. No big deal. Yes, so titty month. Check out your titties, men and women, and help each other. And again,
Yes.
feel free to call us if you can't find somebody to help you.
We only charge a small fee.
I'll do it for free.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, there was a scene in the movie, and I can't remember what it was, and it was kind of funny. And I can't remember what it was, but a lady walked up to a man, and she goes, "You want to see my titties?" Okay. He goes, "Well, once you've seen one set of titties, you want to see all the titties. So sure, why not?"
Right.
So she just went, "Run!"
Oh, hell, you kill me.
Hell.
You kill me.
Let's see here. I don't have a problem covering cams and such, but I don't like when they take the truck keys. Yeah, well, yeah. That's never fun when they take truck keys.
Well, wait until they come and take your whole truck, and you have to spend the night in a guard shack.
Oh yeah,
I've done that. In Nevada, I pulled up to this guardhouse, and they had a little restaurant in there. They had like a little sleeping quarters, and they had showers. They had everything. Pretty soon, out of the desert came a little Jeep, and in the Humvee, and there was 4 guys in the Humvee, and 2 of them got into my truck, and I grabbed a set of clothes for over the night, and they got in my truck, went through the gate, and off into the desert they went. And I didn't see my truck till the next morning.
Did they have a hotel bed or something for you to sleep in, or what?
Yeah, I had an Army cot. Yeah. No there
TV,
was Army
no
bunk beds. Oh, there was TV, there was internet, there was everything. There was a little restaurant to eat at. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was nice combinations, but you didn't see your truck until the next morning, and it come back loaded.
Oh, wow.
I have no clue what it was loaded with. Nope, because I had an escort when I left, in front and back.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Well, let's see. Dawn Nadem says she's not driving to Eloy for me to give her a breast exam. Sorry. I was like, party pooper. Yeah, every party has a pooper.
That's
Hello
funny.
there, Kenneth Augsburger. How are you? Hell. Well, I guess tonight's subject is winter preparedness. As a lot of you guys know. And before we get on this, I meant to say this at the beginning. On TikTok, there is a video that's circulating. And it's of a news station in Phoenix, Arizona, that interviewed a recruiter, the head recruiter for Swift. Okay. And this just infuriated me, so I had to bring it up. They were interviewing him on the driver shortage issue.
Right.
And saying how there's a massive shortage in trucking. This douche just blatantly lied and said, "Oh yeah, there's a driver shortage. We don't have enough drivers," leaving out the total fact that it's not a driver shortage; it's a driver retention problem. Too many trucking companies are in the old school mindset, and it's our fault, our generation's fault, Johnny, because we've been complacent. We've allowed them to get away with things for so long. We would just do our job and not say anything. And, we allowed them to mistreat us, underpay us, overwork us, all that stuff. Well, and, the thing about it is this new generation of drivers that are coming in, they don't have the patience we do. They're not putting up with the crap that these trucking companies are doing to drivers, and drivers are coming and they're leaving because they're not putting up with it anymore. I don't blame them because it's pretty much, and this is not to undermine, domestic violence victims or anything like that, but it is pretty much like an abusive relationship where you just put up with it for so long, and you try to tell yourself it's going to get better, and it doesn't. And I'm sorry, it doesn't. And you can go to another trucking company. You're going to find the same damn treatment when you go over there. Am I wrong?
No, you're right. You're right. But then in the same sense, those of us that grew up in that era, we grew up taught, you just do what you got to do and get it done, and that's what we've always done. I do agree that some of these, some of the people nowadays, the newer generation is, not putting up with the crap, but I also think that the newer generation is also crying wolf on a lot of stuff that is just not even worth crying wolf over, It's kind of a catch-22 there. You got to take some bad to make some good. It can't just, you don't just get all the good.
Right.
You got to take some bad in there. And, you see a lot of drivers, that, and I'll just say that, when they're asked to do a little bit extra, they're like, oh, hell no, I'm not doing that, Well, I was always taught that, you do whatever it takes. And it's just kind of depends on who you are. You either do it or you don't.
Right. Dan, I think they're starting to see the problem too. The overregulation, the underpay, the pay is starting to change a little bit, but right. I mean, overregulation by the federal government, and just some of the stuff that just doesn't make any sense the way they push us. Lori, and Lori brought up something, and I would say yes and no to that. It's not really an ethics or entitlement with the younger generation. It's more of, well, it is in a way, because they don't have the patience we did. We were taught to, like you said, Johnny, just to go with it, and get the job done. And don't make too much of a stir. It should pay off for you in the long run. Of course, it never does, and it just gets worse and worse. Like, where I work now, okay?
Right.
And I'm not afraid to say it. I don't care about retaliation where I work at Western Flyer. I'm sorry. When I first started here, it was a great company. The atmosphere was fun. Everything, it was not stressful. We were making money left and right. And then, it has gotten to the point to where I was making, $2,800 a week, down to making $1,200 and $1,400 a week. And now I'm starting to fall behind in bills because that's not even consistent anymore. And it's kind of like, what do I do? So, it's tough out here nowadays. And
yeah,
that's why I'm looking. And it's not for a lack of freight. My God, there's tons of freight. Look at all the ships sitting off out in California or sitting off in, Louisiana or Texas or wherever, I mean, the freight's there,
Yep.
And yeah, And so, yeah, it's
Well, I spent on this trip from Minnesota to the trip out that I just did. I spent $2,036 on fuel. I've never spent that much in fuel ever. Yeah,
oh yeah.
it's crazy.
Well, I spent going from California to Allentown, Pennsylvania, $2,600 on fuel, and that's no discount. I don't get a fuel discount. You luckily get a fuel discount.
Yeah, I get a fuel
I
discount.
don't know who this Facebook user is that says that's where my husband works. They gave him a raise and took the fuel discount. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So you know exactly what I'm going through. And it's garbage, and they're putting that money in their pocket. They're playing around with the fuel surcharge rather than just because there is no excuse that a company can give to justify on a dry van division in taking any of the fuel surcharge. None whatsoever.
If you're a lease operator, they shouldn't take any of the fuel surcharge. Period.
No.
The lease operator should get all of the fuel surcharge, no matter what it is. I mean, if you're a company driver, yes, then they should take the fuel surcharge. But if you're leasing that truck, you should get it 100%.
Yeah, and they don't care. And I found out some things yesterday that I'm not in the least bit happy about. And the management here looks at us drivers as we're a bunch of idiots.
Yep.
And we're pieces of garbage. And the owner of this company is a spoiled rich kid who's never had to struggle in his life, so he doesn't know what it's like. And he's forgotten what his daddy had to struggle with when he started the company. And that's the whole problem. You get these spoiled rich kids, that never had to struggle and don't know what it's like to struggle, and then they get greedy. They want more and more and more and more money, and they don't. So, but, well, now that let's, let me do this, and then we will come back with the new topic of winter preparedness.
Treat a Trucker was started a year and a half ago by truck drivers Larry and Angie Baum as a way to give back to our trucking community by gifting truck drivers with free meals in the form of $10 gift cards. Since then, they have started and gifted out over 650 free meals throughout the United States. Now they have several truck drivers joining this program to help give out even more gift cards throughout the United States. And with the holiday seasons fast approaching, we really would like to make a huge difference this holiday season. Too many times, many of our truck drivers are not being able to get home for the holidays. Please be sure to visit us on Facebook today at Treat a Trucker to make a donation today.
Yeah, Treat a Trucker, everybody, is a really good organization. Get out there, reach out to it. Let's get those Treat a Trucker coffers going, get them overflowing so that we can treat as many truck drivers this holiday season as we can. So there's going to be a lot out there that are going to be struggling because they want to make sure that their kids and their family have a good Christmas, good Thanksgiving, what have you. So, let's get out there and make sure that, $5, $10, $1, anything, all of it, can go very far. So let's get out there and show Angie what we can do. Again, also Tia's trunk. Get out there and let's get Tia's trunk overflowing too. So
I did. I gave a card out today to a guy that's been driving for 43 or 45 years, and him and his wife have got 5 more years, and then they're both retiring. I gave him a card today, and he thought that was the coolest thing in the world. For just just giving, saying thank you back to a fellow driver. He just was so amazed, and told him, I says, it's just all of our ways. It's our way of saying thank you for what you guys do, and yeah, he was just ecstatic about it. And I told he wanted to know how to get into doing it, so I told him how to do it and explained to him where to go. So we might have a new person coming in and doing it with us.
Well, yeah, and that's really cool, and that that Angie Baum, she's to do something like that, and give of her time to do that, and that's a really special person to do that. So
yeah, she rocks. The things that she's got going, the things that she's got going, the trucker safety divas with the divas, and then Treat a Trucker. I mean, she really put a lot of time and effort into this, folks.
Yeah, a lot of her heart and soul into it.
Yeah, so the more we can help her, the better it'll help her what she's trying to do. So I will give a big shout out to Ange. You rock, Ange.
Yep. Wah, wah, wah. And so does Brooke with her
yes, trucker, the wife rocks.
You better say the wife rocks, but she's gonna rock you right in the nuts.
I might like that. I've been home in a couple weeks,
Jeez. Well, hell.
I do want to say on the winter preparedness, it's come a little early, folks.
Oh yeah.
And it's caught a lot of people off guard. And you guys need to
hell of a lot of times.
You guys need to be prepared. No matter what time of the season it is, you always need to be prepared, because you never know when winter's going to hit. I always carry extra blankets. I always have a big jacket, warm clothes, and I stash them away in my truck, just because of that. Because 80's been closed. I don't know how many times so far.
At least a dozen. Yeah.
Yeah, and
we're not even into November yet.
Yeah, Halloween ain't even here, and food is another thing that you need to have on your truck to be prepared, in case you get shut down in the middle of nowhere on the highway. You need something to eat. They're not going to be able to get to you, so you got to be able to kind of self-sustain yourself. I carry enough food that I can survive for at least a full week, at least.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and that doesn't just go for truck drivers. That goes for 4-wheelers too. Because you hold on one second. Let me turn that on. You guys never know. I mean, you guys in cars can be stuck out there right there with us.
Yep.
So having your trunk, some food, make sure you have water,
canned goods, water,
blankets, just anything, because you never know, and and if you find yourself stuck out there amongst truck drivers and you don't have anything, and you're going to be there overnight or something, reach out to one of us. There's more than enough truck drivers out there that are going to help you. Now, of course, do your due diligence. I'm not saying we're all good people. Unfortunately, I can't say that. There are some psychopaths out there. So make sure just feel us out, and then hey, can you help me? I'm stuck out here. I'm cold. I'm whatever. And hey, a lot more than 90% of the time, there's enough drivers out there that will we will help you as much as we can. If you got to come in and get warm, if you got a kid, we're bringing you in to get you warm.
Yeah, if your car isn't going to be able to withstand overnight, my door in my truck will always be open to you. I'm not going to leave anybody stranded out in the cold.
No.
What is your take on fuel in the wintertime, or gas in the wintertime, Pat?
If at all possible, especially if you're going into the snowy areas. Oh, Lori Leach says you need Spam, Johnny.
Who said that?
Lori Leach said you need Spam.
There we are, back with that Spam thing.
Shit.
Me and Spam don't get along, Lori K. Just saying.
Shit. But what I would say is, if you're going into these winter states, do your trip planning. You know, um, that is a big deal. Trip planning, and you'll know, hey, I better have at least a half a tank in this damn truck at all times going through these states.
Exactly. In the wintertime, never let your car or your truck get under half a tank of fuel. Ever. That's the worst thing that you could do. Because at least with half a tank of fuel or half a tank of gas, you can idle through the night if you have to.
Oh, yeah. And you can idle for at least 2 days, 3 days, maybe.
Yep. And if you're under half a tank, you take the chance of gelling up. And if you gel up in the middle of nowhere, you're screwed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And carry that. It's I think it's called
911.
911. Carry that 911 with you. Every other fill up. Throw the now. I think it's already started, but most of the north of 40, most of those truck stops already have treated diesel.
Yep, but treated diesel will freeze.
It will freeze, but so it doesn't hurt. Put the stuff in, Put every other fill up. Put it in. Put a jar in. That's all you need. One bottle.
And the reason why we suggest 911 is me and the wife last year, we were in some 20 to 29 below zero weather, and our house that we had actually gelled up underneath the bunk.
Wow.
But the 911 never did. Never once gelled up. And when we put the house in, it left a residue floating on top of our tanks because the tanks were still freezing. As soon as I dumped the 911 in, completely went away. Never had a problem. Yeah. So 911 is the best one to use, folks. And they also got what they call emergency 911, which comes in a red bottle. There's a white bottle and a red bottle. The emergency one, that's if you gel up, you put that emergency one in there, and it'll unthaw you quick.
Oh yeah,
real quick.
Yeah. And you're going down the road again.
Yep.
Brian Jackson says, Pat, let Johnny know Arkansas is in the house. Love my duck necklace so much. Love you, brother.
Love you too, bro. I'm glad he likes it. Yeah, winter is, I'll say it this way, folks. Winter is kind of like cancer. It's unforgiving. It does not care who you are.
It's unpredictable, too.
Yeah. Kind of like my wife. Oh, shoot. Did I say that out loud?
Oh, I can't edit this. We're live, brother.
Sorry, babe. Love you.
Out in Flagstaff, I've seen it snow in September.
It just snowed when I went through Flagstaff. From the time I went through last week till that come back through, it snowed. And there's still snow. We're still snow on the sides of the road.
Wow.
Yeah.
How cold was it up there?
43 degrees.
So at night, it's probably freezing.
Yeah, when I left Kingman, Arizona this morning, it was 38 degrees in Kingman. And it warmed up to 43 in Flagstaff. Once I got on the other side of Flagstaff, it warmed up to 55. And now it's warmed up to, into the 70s. But yeah, it was in the 43 degrees.
Carol Crawford has a question. Is 911 only for trucks? I don't know the exact answer to that.
Yeah, don't put 911 in your car, but you can go get what they call heat, which is kind of like 911. It does the same thing as 911, except for it's made for a car, and it's called heat. And it comes in a red bottle. You can get that at most of your parts stores. We'll sell that for you. That works really good in a car. So you can go to like AutoZone, Napa, anywhere like that to get it. Yeah, heat is for diesel trucks.
You mean 911's for diesel trucks?
Or 911 is for diesels, yes.
Gotcha. Matt Putnam says 28 at my home this morning. Well, that's a little chilly.
Shoot. How you doing, Matty? Good to see you, brother.
And Carol, Walmart has heat. It's HEET.
Yep.
Walmart sells heat. So you find that in the automotive section. That was from Miss Lori Leach.
It works really good in the gas motor. And here's something else that a lot of people don't know. In a diesel motor, if you can't get any 911 or anything like that, take you a soda pop can or a soda bottle and go fill it up with regular gasoline and only use about that much per tank. Regular gas will do the same thing to your diesel that 911 will do. So if you're in, say, 10-degree weather or 20 or -0 and you start freezing up, you can put gas in there and it'll do the same thing. It'll unthaw it. It won't unthaw it for a long amount of time, but it'll unthaw it to get you down the road to where you can get parked safely and get everything taken care of.
Yeah. And another thing when it comes to winter, winter driving in general,
Slow
they say
down.
Do not ride behind a truck when it's snow covered, because I'm going to tell you, trucks start sliding, you're going to slide. So, if it's bad enough that a truck starts sliding, guaranteed when you touch those brakes, you're sliding right into them.
And another reason not to ride close to us, folks, is when there's snow on the road, we're putting up a powder behind us. We can't see you. Can't see you at all in that powder. We have no clue you're there. And half the time,
your headlights are on.
Half the time, our tail lights are covered in that powder. So we have to stop periodically to wipe them off. So you guys can't even see our tail lights sometimes. When we go to hit our brakes, and just you can't follow. You got to slow down in the wintertime, folks. It is slick out there. There's snow on the ground. You never know if you're going to hit a patch of black ice. All it takes is for you to be doing 80 mile an hour and hit that little patch of black ice, and you're done for. You're out of control.
Now, you did say black ice, right?
Ice. Yes, black ice. Smart ass.
Yeah, I saw that damn skit. It was a Key and Peele skit, and it was hilarious. About black ice. Yeah, it is kind of funny. It's stay away from us as much as possible. Don't ride next to us. If you're going to pass us, get past us. Yep. Because we are on edge as it is, and we don't need to be worrying about you too, because we're trying to not wreck ourselves. So if you can get past us, get past us. Don't hang out beside us.
Yep. And in the wintertime, folks, if you see us slow down on the roads, that's pretty much a good sign that everybody needs to slow down. Because we slow down for a reason. There is a reason why we slow down. We don't do it just to be in the way and just, be a pain in the ass. We do it for a reason. And usually those reasons is because it's slick or we can't see the road in front of us. Now, if you want to follow us because we're making a trail through the snow, you know what? That's fine. I'm okay with that. But leave enough of a distance so if you have to stop, you can stop.
Yep. Tim Gills says, I was trained years ago to not follow semi-trucks regardless of the season. Either stay back a good distance or pass.
Yep.
That's a good thing to do. And, as for me, if roads are snow covered, I'm not on it. If it's snowing and icy and, there's an ice storm going on, I'm not on the roads. If the roads are bad enough to where chains are needed, I'm not on the road.
Yep.
And, me and Heather and I, we've sat in Cheyenne, Wyoming for 3 days because I wasn't going to chain up. And Cheyenne, Wyoming is the worst. Wyoming in general is the worst. They don't salt the roads. They use a mixture of sand and beet juice. And it's garbage. It doesn't work. Roy Shaw says CB radios, even handhelds, help. You know what? And that's a great thing. But
Yes.
they don't use them anymore. That's why you see all these big ass pileups on the news every winter.
That's because they're making trucks. The trucks are being made nowadays to not be able to put a CB in them because these big companies are saying that they're a distraction to their driver. They're not a distraction. They actually help out. Yes, they are a lifesaver. I know of a guy that in Pennsylvania, he went over the edge of an embankment, was down in the trees, and he'd been there for hours and hours and hours. And if it wouldn't have been for his CB, nobody would have known he was there. He hollered on his radio for help, and another driver heard him, asked him where he was, and he tried to explain to the driver where he went off the road, and that's how he was found. Was because he was able to still communicate on his CB radio.
Right.
It's a lifesaver.
Well, and there's also a saying out there that a lot of us old school guys, follow. The hottest load in the world cools down real fast in the ditch.
Yep. And it gets cold when you put it on my trailer. Yeah, that load may be hot when the forklift's got it in the air, but when it touches my deck, it's cold.
Oh yeah.
Because there is no freight out there, folks, that is worth my life.
Nope.
None.
Or somebody else's life, because you
Exactly.
jackknifing that, they're going to blame you and say, "What were you doing out on the road?"
Yep.
You know. So yeah. So yeah, just use common sense.
I do. Right, because I do agree. You don't need to chain up. If you got to put chains on, you don't need to be out there.
Right.
And if you're out in the snow, drive to your comfort level. Don't let your dispatch tell you have to push through. If you don't feel comfortable with the roads, go to bed.
Absolutely.
Do not let anybody force you to do something in that truck that you do not want to or don't feel safe or comfortable doing.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, you have the authority to park that truck if you don't feel safe. Not your company.
Yep.
You do.
And they cannot intimidate you to drive.
Right.
If you feel it's unsafe, there's already been a federal law or federal ruling on that. A company tried to do that, and they fired a driver. They lost the rear end over it. They cannot compel you to drive in unsafe conditions.
Yep, and they cannot fire you over it either.
Nope, they can't. Well, let me see what this commercial is. I don't know what it is. It may be something I'm not supposed to play, but
you're such a fibber.
I know. No, honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
So, I've never seen it before. So here we go, everybody. Hold on.
Tonight we want to introduce you to Tia Trunk. Tia Trunk was created and started by Tia Marie Gunlick of St. Louis, also a trucker safety diva. She was diagnosed October 21st, 2019 with multiple myeloma, a painful and sadly incurable cancer. Tia and her volunteers helped create luxurious and thoughtful care packages for cancer patients just like herself. Many of the products that she uses in these care packages is actually purchased from local businesses and small business owners in the St. Louis area. Tia puts a lot of thought into everything that she puts, from the lotions to the shampoos, to make sure that a cancer patient can utilize it and it's safe for them. We encourage you tonight to visit A Trucker's View and Trucker Safety Divas to get all the information on how you can help with Tia's project and Tia Trunk and make a donation to her GoFundMe today. Please be sure to visit A Trucker's View, A Trucker Safety Divas today.
There it was. I didn't know it was there. Honestly, I didn't realize that that's what that was. I thought it was some kind of Christmas thing.
Yes. Make sure you guys follow that page, folks.
Yes.
That is a very awesome page. Both of my mom and my grandma both fought breast cancer. They both beat it, thank God. But I would like to give a shout out. I met a gentleman the other day. Sorry, I don't have his name with me, but his son-in-law was diagnosed with stage 4 terminal cancer, and it's in his lungs, it's in his pancreas, it's on his kidneys. And I sat in Ontario and talked to this gentleman for probably a good 4 or 5 hours. And he told me that when he first met his son-in-law, he didn't like him. He thought he was a douchebag. But when he got cancer, it changed his son-in-law, changed his outlook on life, and it changed the way this gentleman looks at his son-in-law. And his son-in-law is only 40 years old. That's it, 40, and he's going to die of it. He's going to die of cancer no matter what he does. So, folks, when somebody talks about cancer, cancer is evil. It don't care. Yeah, there's no discrimination in it. Some people get lucky and they're able to beat it. Some people don't get to beat it and they can't. And, anybody that has cancer, is a hero to me because of what they have to go through and the pain and the suffering. You know what? My hat's off to all these people that have to take chemo and radiation and all this for cancer, because that tears your body up, folks. And the more that we can donate, and the more profits that we can bring in and donations that we can bring in for this, the better off these people are going to be. Because one day we will find a cure, but it's going to take people like us to keep donating to find that cure.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah. The Facebook user says my mom, a breast cancer survivor, is in Minneapolis visiting her, so that's nice.
Yeah, awesome.
Brian Jackson says 7 years ago I had prostate cancer, but beat it.
Awesome, brother.
So cancer affects men too, and even breast cancer. Tia told a story when she was on the Divas about how there was a patient in there and it was a male in stage 4 breast cancer. So men,
stage 4, folks, a man.
Yep. And that means that's pretty much a death sentence, stage 4.
Yep.
And you need to, men, check yourself, check your women, make sure you get permission before you go check women's breasts. But gee, don't just go up and grab them and said, "Oh, Pat and Johnny said to go check your breast." That's all.
Wait, I might be able to do that to the wife, can't I? Can I come check yours, babe?
I don't know. Nowadays, you have to ask permission to change it. You're supposed to ask permission to change a diaper on a baby. Get the baby's permission. Holy Jesus. Okay.
Yes. That's. Yeah. Whatever you do, folks. Always make sure you take care of yourselves. Because we only got one life.
Yep.
We only got one body. Take care of it.
Yep. And don't let and take this any way you want, people. Don't let a person or a government entity tell you what to do with your own body. That's your body.
Yep.
Your body, your choice.
Yep.
Whether
your mind
agrees with it or not, whether you agree with what they're going to do with that body or not, it's still your body, your choice. At the end of the day, if you're religious, you answer to God for what you did, not for what somebody else did.
Yep.
So
exactly.
But so yeah. Oh yeah, somebody said make sure to drain your air tanks in the winter too.
Wait, what? No.
And
that's where
that airline defreeze.
Exactly. Don't use alcohol, folks. Regular alcohol will freeze. Yes, because it does have water in it. So you always got to use that airline antifreeze.
Yeah.
And if you freeze up, a way you can fix that is on your air compressor, the main line that comes into your air compressor. You can take that main line off from the air compressor and actually dump some of that airline antifreeze down that main line. Hold the main line up like this, and it'll actually run it through your air dryer and into your tanks and stuff and shoot it up through your trailer. once you hook it back up. So if your compressor ever freezes up, you can undo it there and actually get it in to where you need to get it and unthaw yourself a lot faster. Another thing to carry in the wintertime is a torch, a propane torch and a hammer, because if your brakes freeze up, you can get underneath there with that propane torch and unthaw them and tap the drums with a hammer, and it'll pop your brakes loose.
Well, there was a couple things that I was taught. One thing is never set your trailer brakes in the wintertime.
Nope.
Don't do it.
Because they will always freeze on you.
Right. Because it's easier because you have more torque, or you have torque on your tractor to break those free than you do on a trailer.
Yep.
Also, when you stop, stop and then move your truck after about 5 minutes, move your truck forward and then backwards.
Yep.
And because your tires are hot, so they're going to melt where the snow is right there, but you want to just move it forward and then move it back so you don't freeze in one spot.
Yep, make you a path. That's all. That's the whole concept of that, is making a path so that you can get out in the morning. Yep. Yeah, completely 100% correct.
Oh yeah, I remember one time I was just outside of Minnesota at the TA, but I couldn't park at the TA because there was no parking there, and I had to park across the street at this hotel. Well, when I woke up, I had 3 feet of snow on the ground.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. So, well, I guess Johnny, you got anything else to say, or?
Yeah, just be careful out there, folks. Trip planning. Trip planning can go a long ways, whether you're in a four-wheeler going on vacation with your family, or whether you're in a big truck. Trip planning. It can save you a lot of time and a lot of headaches.
Yeah, if you get caught off guard in the weather, it's your fault. There's too many apps out there. The women have gone over them. There's too many apps out there that can prevent a lot of this.
Yes. So always remember, stay safe, trip plan. Make sure you check yourself for cancer, breast cancer. And if you get a chance to donate to some of these charities for, kids with cancer, or, breast cancer awareness, or Treat a Trucker, or, Make-A-Wish Foundation, which I have had the pleasure of, doing twice, donate to them. Put a donation in, folks, because every little donation goes a long ways.
Right.
And
Jed Mitchell says, have you ever used kitty litter to get unstuck? I haven't used kitty litter, but I've used bleach.
Bleach works the same way, yep. Kitty litter also works, yep.
Yes.
Bleach melts the ice in the snow, yep.
Right. Well, let me do this real quick, and then we'll come back and say our ta-das. I don't know. All right, here we go.
Visit Trekker Safety Divas. Find us on Facebook. We're an all-women's live trekking show hosted every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central. Hosted by your host, Angela Baum, who is a FedEx truck driver and creator of Trekker Safety Divas, Angela Clark, a flatbed truck driver from Miami, Florida, and our third host, Brooklyn Rogers, a truck driver out of Texas. Join us every Saturday night, 7 p.m. for trucker safety info and all kinds of information. Treat a Trucker was started a year and a half ago by truck drivers Larry and Angie Baum as a way to give back to our trucking community by gifting truck drivers with free meals in the form of $10 gift cards. Since then, they have started and gifted out over 650 free meals throughout the United States. Now they have several truck drivers joining this program to help give out even more gift cards throughout the United States. And with the holiday seasons fast approaching, we really would like to make a huge difference this holiday season. Too many times, many of our truck drivers are not being able to get home for the holidays. Please be sure to visit us on Facebook today at Treat a Trucker to make a donation today. Tonight we want to introduce you to Tia Trunk. Tia Trunk was created and started by Tia Marie Gunlick of St. Louis, also a trucker safety diva. She was diagnosed October 21st, 2019 with multiple myeloma, a painful and sadly incurable cancer. Tia and her volunteers helped create luxurious and thoughtful care packages for cancer patients just like herself. Many of the products that she uses in these care packages is actually purchased from local businesses and small business owners in the St. Louis area. Tia puts a lot of thought into everything that she puts, from the lotions to the shampoos, to make sure that a cancer patient can utilize it and it's safe for them. We encourage you tonight to visit A Trucker's View and Trucker Safety Divas to get all the information on how you can help with Tia's project and Tia Trunk, and make a donation to her GoFundMe today. Please be sure to visit A Trucker's View, A Trucker Safety Divas today.
Hey, everybody. And when it comes to that, too, if you know anybody that could benefit from Tia's Trunk, reach out to one of the divas, let them know, give them contact information, and they can get in touch with Tia and, maybe make something happen there.
Yes.
I swear to God, I can't remember anything anymore. I had a thought in my head, and then it went.
It's called the old thing. That's the old thing. You're getting that Halfheimer's, Pat. See, I'm past the Halfheimer's thing. I'm over 50 now, so I'm past the Halfheimer's thing. So I feel your pain, brother. Yeah, you're getting Halfheimer's.
Well, shit. Oh, well.
And when you get over your 50s, you forget to pull it out when you go pee. Just say it.
Oh, yeah. Let's not talk about that.
Oh, wait, I feel wet.
Let's see. Use bleach. Can you mention veteran causes to donate to? Yeah, Calvin Clark. A big veteran cause for me is Tunnels to Towers, Wounded Warriors. And it's called Till Valhalla Project. That is a big one. 20
and another one
a day. Veterans kill themselves. 22 a day. And it's called Till Valhalla Project. Please go check them out. Help them. Let's try to help get these veterans the help they need. Mental illness is just so overlooked in this country, and it's sad, and they want to blame everything else other than mental illness. So
yes, I grew up with a father in the military. He was in the Korean and Vietnam War, and he suffered tremendously from PTSD. It is real. I have seen it firsthand, folks, with my own eyes. I see what it does to a man, and it's just like cancer. It does not care. It doesn't care. 1 minute, he could be talking to us nice as could be, and then the next minute he's looking for his weapon, wanting to kill somebody, and having flashbacks. It is real. PTSD is real, and it doesn't just come in the form of being in the military, folks. PTSD can be from being abused as a child, or being molested as a child, or having a bad car accident. It comes in all shapes and forms.
So all ages.
Yes, to all ages. So it is very much just as real as cancer, folks.
Yep. So yeah, just Well, Johnny, I guess we got to say, see you later, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Great. We just got started. Just kidding.
Hell, I think you got to go empty out from eating dinner there, huh? That big old hamburger.
Right? Yeah. It's probably rumbling. Look, folks, love you guys watching.
Yep.
Remember, yes, remember we all have to work together to do this. We have to have you guys consume the products for us to have the products to haul. Remember, donate any little donation you can to the Truckers Divas, to Trucking Life, to Treat a Trucker, to all the all them that we offered. On top of that, everybody be safe. I hope you all have a blessed weekend. Remember, it's not just about one person, it's about all of us. So y'all have a blessed weekend. Remember, the good Lord is always watching over us.
Yeah, and if any of you guys ever, might have suicidal thoughts or anything, reach out to one of us. Reach out.
Don't be afraid to reach out.
Well, I mean, if we're available, we will talk to you. If we have to call you and give you our private numbers, we'll do that. But reach out before you do something.
And it doesn't matter what time of day or night, folks. It doesn't matter if you need to talk for an hour or 2 hours. It doesn't matter. Call us. We will gladly answer the phone and talk.
Oh, absolutely. And if you have any questions that you see something on TV, and you have questions about the trucking industry that just doesn't make sense, or the news media spun it in a weird way and you don't know what the truth is, call us.
Yeah.
During the day.
Write it down. Listen to you, Pat, during the day. Whatever. Damn, solar powered ass truck driver. I mean, and if you got questions or you think of questions before the next show, folks, write them down so you can ask us. Any questions, just write them down, or do what you have to do to remember them and ask us, or like Pat said, call us. You're such a dork.
I know. I mean, questions. You're going to answer any question.
Hey, this is the 21st century. No, it's smaller than that.
No,
we're talking maybe like that, I think this is about the
guys,
size.
listen, we like whoa. Wow. Well, like Johnny said, we love you guys. We couldn't do this without you. Make sure tomorrow night, this time, tune into the Safety Divas. I don't even know what they're talking about on the Safety Divas. So, but yeah, but anyhow, tune in to Safety Divas tomorrow night. And thanks everybody for tuning in. And we'll see you same bat time, same bat channel next week.
Yes, we will. Y'all have a good night.
Bye,
see you guys.